Вітаю всіх, хто вивчає українську мову. Hi everyone who learns Ukrainian. Write українську, не французьку, не англійську, не італійську. I just want to focus your attention on the language in accusative case – українську, after the verb вивчає. My name is Yulia, and today we are going to talk about the accusative case. Welcome to our lesson, where you will learn lots of useful things. There is no secret that there are 7 cases in Ukrainian language, and probably you feel yourself confused and sad when you see that. But don't worry and don't try to learn them in one day. That's impossible. Choose one case for 1 week and try to practice the basic rules with it. Now, let's start about what you need to know about the accusative case before we learn it. The first point is the accusative case in Ukrainian is basically the direct object. For example, я п'ю каву і читаю новини. Right, in these 2 sentences, the direct objects are каву і новини. Good. Point number 2. It's important to divide the nouns into 2 groups. The first one is animate nouns and the second one is inanimate nouns. What do they mean? Animate nouns is about people and animals, and inanimate nouns is a non-living objects. For example, кого ти кохаєш? Я кохаю чоловіка. Що ти любиш? Я люблю вареники. As you see from these examples, the main question words for the accusative case are кого and що. Point number 3 is what verbs and prepositions we need to use when we're talking about the accusative case. And the last point, pronouns in the accusative case. And of course, to revise and practice all these rules, you can, with the help the free PDF worksheet that I've created for you. The link is on the description box. Are you ready for another case? Поїхали! The first verb is to have in Ukrainian мати, and which is required the nouns in the accusative case. Let's see how it works with the 2 groups, animate and inanimate. Я маю брата, я маю хлопця. Ти маєш сестру, ти маєш доню. Він має друзів, він має подруг. And what about inanimate? Let's see. Ми маємо будинок, ви маєте машину, вони мають завдання, вона має ключі. As you see, the endings of the animate nouns are changeable. But the endings of the inanimate nouns in the accusative case are the same as nominative case, except feminine gender. Remember, in Ukrainian, we have also another construction which is also means to have. У мене є. So that's the same, я маю. And by the way, у мене є is more natural in our daily speech. The inanimate nouns in accusative case is a large group for food, for example. Let's see with what verbs we use it. Я люблю млинці. Я готую борщ. Я купую фрукти та овочі. Я хочу воду. Я замовляю морозиво. Я маю солодощі. When you go to the markets or shops for buying food, probably you ask, "Can you give me, please?" In Ukrainian, that's a good example of the accusative case after the verb дай, дайте. Окей? Дай, подайте, будь ласка, сир. Дайте, будь ласка, рибу. Дайте, будь ласка, молоко. Дайте, будь ласка, цукерки. Then, the main question could be also, що ти їси і п'єш на сніданок, на обід, на вечерю, на десерт. Let's see the examples. На сніданок я їм бутерброди та п'ю каву. На обід я їм макарони та п'ю сік. На вечерю я їм курку та салат. П'ю вино. На десерт я люблю їсти чизкейк. Good. And what about you? Що ти їси і п'єш на сніданок? Share with me in the comments. Now let's see how the pronouns change in the accusative case. Compare with the examples after the next verbs. That's very important. Try to memorize these verbs. Ти просиш мене? Я розумію тебе. Ти ненавидиш нас? Я чую вас. Я бачу її та його. Я знаю їх. It's time for a little practicing. Let's sit at the pictures and tell me please, what do all these people do? Що вона робить? Вона співає пісню. Що він робить? Він читає книгу. Що вона пише? Вона пише лист. Що він слухає? Він слухає музику. Okay, remember the verbs. Співати, писати, читати, слухати. After these verbs, we use the nouns in the accusative case. The next question in the accusative case could be: яку мову ти вивчаєш? Right after the verb вивчати, as I said at the beginning of this lesson, we use the accusative case. Я вивчаю українську мову. Я вивчаю італійську мову. Я вивчаю англійську мову. But please don't mix up with the verb speak, because я розмовляю українською мовою. We use instrumental case. Here you can see the difference between these two verbs. It's time to talk about the prepositions which we use when we're talking about the accusative case. They are про, на, у, в. Let's start from the pro. Pro means like in English about. Let's see the examples. Розкажи мені про Україну. Я люблю читати про подорожі. Then the preposition на we use when we talk about the movement to other place. For example, я їду на море. Or when we mean the time, how long we will stay there. Я їду на море на тиждень. And the last point when we use the preposition на with the verbs чекати, дивитися. Я чекаю на тебе. Я дивлюся на тебе. Now let's talk about у and в. We use this preposition when we talk about the movement to another city, countries, and etc. Answering the question куди. Куди. It's a very special question in Ukrainian, which means what place are you going to? Yeah, usually in such situation we use accusative case. For example, куди ти їдеш? Я їду в Америку. Куди ти летиш? Я лечу в Мексику. But now you can think about that the preposition в we probably use with the locative case, and here's the accusative case. Right, we use в in the locative case, but in other situation, when the question де. Let's compare. Де ти? Я в Америці. Locative case. Куди ти їдеш? Я їду в Америку. Accusative case. And the last point, which is also very important when we're talking about the days of the week, answering the question when, коли. For example, який день сьогодні? Понеділок. Коли? У понеділок. Вівторок. У вівторок. Середа. У середу. Четвер. У четвер. П'ятниця. У п'ятницю. Субота. У суботу. І неділя. У неділю. Вітаю вас! My congratulations! By the way, after this verb вітаю, we also use accusative case, as you see. We've done one more case, and good job! Now, don't forget to like this video, to subscribe and follow me for next useful Ukrainian lessons there. Чекаю на вас знову. Чекаю на. You remember.